Ella Canter was, for me, a really great opportunity to bring a little bit of 50s Mexico to London. We really wanted to take some of the wonderful references from the 50s modernist movement in Mexico and bring those to this little corner of Park Lane. As with all of our designs, we look to the chef, Marta Ortiz, and her work and her food that really inspired us to look at colour, texture, the sensuality that she brings into her cooking, and try and reflect and respect that in a way that I think has become quite charming and characteristic of the restaurant. The room's made up of a series of individual spaces, each connected with slots inspired by Legarreta, the incredible Mexican architect. And these slots give glimpses into another world, into another room, each room being a sun-bleached colour, a colour that kind of references Mexico City and all of the wonderful passion that it gives. It's great working with craftspeople all over the world. On this particular project, we found some great people to collaborate with. The window screens, for example, which are hand-forged metal, sand-cast glass, which really does refract the daylight as it comes through into the restaurant and creates this gorgeous dappling into the room. For me, it was a real opportunity to take the iconic nature of the sun, the form of the sun, which is something that Marta always refers to, and create these circular forms that flank the length of the restaurant and really diffuse and diffract the light as you look through into the space. By having a series of individually coloured rooms, how would we link those visually? How would we create a layer of privacy, intrigue, magic? We created a 50-metre long hand-carved walnut screen. It really captures the craftsmanship, the quality, the detail, the curvy nature of everything that Marta brings through in her food. One of the materials that we worked really hard to perfect was the tabletops, and we sourced a material which is made from lacquered eggshells. These eggshells are a byproduct from the baking industry, and they're hand-laid into resin, lacquered, and little pools of colour catch in every little dip of the shell, which gives almost a reptile-like pattern to the tabletops. And I really felt that these would offset the hand-thrown porcelain dishes, the colour of the food, and really add another layer of detail, which is going to be really something that this restaurant becomes known for. The mosaic floor was inspired by the colours of the land, the idea of the nuggets of colour coming through the kind of sandy-like texture. And one of the things you'll realise as you come into the space, that this kind of gorgeous floor that sort of reveals itself as you walk through the space really does form a really lovely textural backdrop to all of the pastel shades, the sun-blushed colours that really stand out as you go from room to room in the main restaurant. Another detail that we've carefully crafted is taking Marta's inspiration of the sun and creating these golden, yellow, hand-cast mirrors. And they really feel like they're almost catching the sunlight in the dining room. And I think for us that's something that really embraces something that Marta told us very much at the beginning of the project. Working with Marta here at Ella Canter, layering the textures, the materials, the colours, the palette, the music, the flowers, everything has really come together to create a true piece of Mexico here in central London.